Hey everyone, how's it going today? Hope everyone's enjoying their weekend. For myself, I've been working on a few projects this weekend, and today is another one that I'm going to be beginning. But this one is a little different than what I've done previously. I'm not actually working on my Wrangler, and I'm not working on a Wrangler at all. Today, what I'm working on is this Jeep Compass behind me. This is my girlfriend's new to her 2019 Jeep Compass. She took some time trying to find this one used, but when she was doing that, there was 4 features that she was looking for. She was looking for the sunroof, the 8.4-inch Uconnect, heated seats, which is the cold weather package, which comes with the heated steering wheel, and she was looking for the black and white colorway. Well, unfortunately, she wasn't able to find one that had all 4 for the budget that she was looking for, but she did find this one. This one has the sunroof and the heated seats or the cold weather package, which is great because those are the hard ones to put in later, but it didn't come with the 8.4-inch Uconnect or the black and white colorway. Luckily, the radio is pretty easy, and I actually might have an 8.4-inch Uconnect that was in my Wrangler that I'm gonna try putting in this. So you have to stay tuned to see that video and see if that actually works. And then the black and white colorway, well, that's easy to fix with some vinyl wrap. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use 3M 2080 gloss black vinyl wrap, and we're gonna vinyl wrap this pillar here all the way to the back. Then we're gonna vinyl wrap this spoiler here, the panel here, and the roof as well. Luckily, the roof has the sunroof, so that will be easy. On the spoiler, we'll most likely have to use 3M knifeless tape to make an inset here so we can vinyl wrap this side and then the top. Because we have the vinyl wrap, we're also going to vinyl wrap all the chrome off this Compass as well, so to make it have a really good blacked out look. We will most likely do the mirrors as well. We'll vinyl wrap those, which most factories of 2019 don't have that, so that will be something unique for this one. And then to finish this off, we are going to be applying some plastic covers for the grill here, so it will cover all this chrome here. Eventually we will probably figure out something for the wheels, but for now we're going to start with just vinyl wrapping that. So before I take this back to the garage and start the installation, I just wanted to mention to everybody that I am not a professional wrap installer. I haven't really wrapped a vehicle before. This is going to be my first partial vehicle wrap. The only thing I've really used vinyl wrap for is little details on the JL. I wrapped the front grille of that, and I wrapped the dash. Those are 2 complicated parts. I am hoping that this is going to be a little simpler because it is a lot more smooth and long surfaces, where the Jeep JL grille was very complicated, where this should be a little bit more straightforward. Okay, so at this point, we're gonna take this Compass back to the garage and start the wrapping process. I know there's not gonna be much for me to give you guys instructions or details about what I'm doing, so it's mostly just be you guys watching along as I do the process. So guys, we are back. It's been about 2 weeks since we started this project to transform this 2019 Jeep Compass, and today we finally have it finished. It took me 2 weeks for a couple reasons. The first reason was because I was not able to complete the vinyl process in one weekend, so I needed this weekend to finish it up. And because I knew I was doing that, I figured I might as well go ahead and order some of the black plastic 17-inch wheel covers through eBay Motors, and those took about 5 days. So I had to wait for those to come in. So I figured I'll skip a weekend and I'll finish everything up this weekend. Okay, so the first and major thing that we added is the vinyl wrap. As you can see, we wrapped the roof, the spoiler, the two side panels, and then we did all the trim panels around the window. This combination gives us the factory look that she wanted. And the one thing I did, because I was already doing the vinyl, was I went ahead and vinyl wrapped the mirrors. These on the 2019s and 2020s are usually white on this color scheme. Overall, I'm pretty happy about the way the vinyl wrap turned out. As I mentioned previously in the beginning, I am not a professional wrapper, so there are some mistakes, but nothing that is very noticeable unless you go looking for it or I point it out to you. I have to say that one thing I learned about vinyl wrapping during this process is it really takes patience and practice. Patience, because you really got to take your time and make slow cuts and do everything right. I do know there's a couple times I rushed things through and then I had to pull off the entire panel because I made a stupid mistake, but that's all part of the learning process, and the end result is I recommend to anybody is take your time. The other thing is practice. As I started this process, the first panel I did is not as good as the last panel I did. I found that as I got through each panel, I got better and better at the process, and that was just due to the practice that I was getting. So the next things we installed were these grill insert covers, and I have to say they've turned out pretty nice. They aren't the best fit. There is some issues around, I think this one and this one over here, they just don't seem to fit perfectly. It's nothing that's really noticeable. It's just something I noticed. But overall, I have to say for the small price that I paid on Amazon, they turned out great. So the last part that we added to this Jeep is the black 17-inch wheel covers. I'm pretty impressed by these products. I'm definitely impressed the way that they clip on. They basically clip on with pressure points on each spoke here. You just snap it on, really not going to come off without prying it off. So it gives you the confidence to know that they're not going to fall off while driving around. The one thing they do not come with is they do not come with the center cap. So this is the chrome center cap that I took off and then vinyl wrapped using the vacuum technique where you heat up the vinyl and then suck it down to pull it down and get the label. They turned out pretty good for myself. If you do not have the ability or do not want to do that, you can easily purchase a set of black center caps off eBay Motors. Those go for about 40 bucks or something like that. I have to say I'm pretty impressed by the way these turned out. Yes, they are a plastic wheel, but really you can't tell. They almost look like a nice powder coated finish. Yes, on the inside you can see the silver wheel, but that's not a big deal because the front of the face is all well covered. I am pretty happy about purchasing those wheel covers because I think for me, those were the finishing touch and brought everything together. When I showed this to the girlfriend, she was very happy about the way this looked. I took her boring white Jeep Compass and made it into the sporty Compass that she wanted. I'm pretty happy about doing this project. I definitely learned a bunch of new skills, getting a little better at vinyl wrapping, and maybe in the near future, I'll be able to do a full vehicle, but that's only going to take more practice, and that just comes with trying new things. So I'm happy the way this turned out. Again, if things start to fail on it, I'll just go ahead and redo the vinyl and learn and get better and better. So guys, at this point, we are going to wrap this video up. But before I do so, I'm going to let you guys know that I'm going to place all the links below for everything I used in this video so that if this is something you want to try, you'll be able to get everything you need. As usual, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share. If you have any questions or comments, post them below and I'll do the best to answer them when I can. And at this point, we'll just see you guys on the next video.